Welcome to this live broadcast of Burnett High School Sports on BTXSportsOnline.com. To hear previous broadcasts, go click on the archive button at BTXSportsOnline.com. And now, let's get started with tonight's game. Go Dogs!
It's Mark Edmondson coming to you live from Gerald, Texas on New Year's Eve. So happy New Year's Eve. What are we, about less than 12 hours away from ringing in 2025, but we got some basketball yet to play. It's already been an interesting start to play. Unfortunately, a loss for the Bulldogs as we started district play back on the 20th. Still got a week before classes start back up at Burnett High School. That'll be next Tuesday, the 7th, January the 7th. But we've got a couple more basketball games, district games to go before then. So we're bringing you this one early. If you're able to join us on BTXSportsOnline.com. Again, there are the directions to go to the YouTube channel, audio only. Might have to refresh there, follow it to the link, and you can share with others. I'm hoping I got even when he's away and don't have Mr. Molina with us, as he's on a family vacation during the holidays in Florida. Supposed to be listening from the beach. He was rubbing that in a little bit earlier. And so hopefully I was going to get word from him to see if we were on. But I do appreciate you joining us. This is the second district game for the varsity boys. Girls start on Friday. We'll talk about that. We're going to be bringing you that game, but there's a change in time like there was here today. This was supposed to be a 4:30 start, but we ended up having this earlier start. So if you have joined us, or if you are and want to share with others, the introductions being made here. I do want to thank Crossings Real Estate and Chad Nelson, as always, for helping us make it possible. All the games we'll be bringing you for the rest of the season. Also, the Burnett Athletic Booster Club for their support, able to bring these games to you on BTX Sports Online, and also to Albert and Alyssa Residential Group for their sponsorship as well. And from all the way in Florida and anywhere on the World Wide Web, Mr. Molina, I'm sure is relaxing, missing being here, I have no doubt, but said we're coming in loud and clear. So we appreciate that and hope he has a great and safe vacation. He'll be back with us next week on the broadcast as well. So get you the starters as we go. They're being introduced here. It is the Burnett Bulldogs at 11-11. After that loss, they did play in the Fredericksburg tournament and went 2-2 in that. Honestly, the Marble Falls game that Friday we got out from the holidays did not play well. It was a 41-31 loss. It wasn't super lopsided. They just did not shoot the ball well. Felt they were just not as aggressive as Marble Falls, so look to change that here today. This Gerald team is 6-10, and they're 0-1 in district. They are coming off of a 51-46 loss to Taylor in district play. They were also in a tournament afterwards, so this is a real important game for the Bulldogs to get back on track, losing that district opener at home to Marble Falls, but this one has a great chance to turn that around on the road. A lot of variables here is the Bulldogs, of course, with the holiday and everything else, a lot of things to consider. But we're glad you joined us. If you're anywhere on the World Wide Web, again, anybody can tune in. Please let them know. The starters for the Bulldogs will be Aiden Holcomb. Also in the starting five, Jackson Sparks, Marcus Pimentel, Jaden Backus, and Hayden Cox. And we're about to get ready for the tip-off. Up in the air, won by the Bulldogs. Holcomb wins it. Burnett will have the first possession just underway in the lane. Holcomb goes up quickly off the glass, and it rolls in. Good start for the Bulldogs. Found it in the lane using his height. 2-0 Bulldogs, just about 12 seconds gone. Full court pressure being put on into the front court. They get it underneath, though. They beat the press there. And it was number 3, J.J. Fitch, with the basket for the Cougars. We're tied at 2, so a little up and down the floor to get going. Pretty good crowd here on this New Year's Eve. Pimentel, little jumper off the glass, no good. We're on the floor, fought for, should be a jump ball. It'll be Gerald basketball. It was a free throw line jumper from Pimentel. Good look at it, but it rolled off, and Gerald will have the basketball. Just underway here in the first quarter. Nico Rodriguez has the ball in the backcourt for the Cougars. Do appreciate you joining us. We'll have another broadcast Friday, the district game of the opening district game in Marble Falls for the Lady Dogs. They have not started district yet. That's why it would be the district opener. Passing on the perimeter are the Cougars. We're tied at 2. A minute gone here in the first quarter in the lane. Now a drive and off the glass, no good by Ross Vrabel. Rebound to Holcomb going the other way. We're tied at 2. Burnett basketball. Sparks has the basketball, thought about the 3, backs it up, still on the dribble. Sparks straight away. Pimentel, corner. Cox, step back. 3 on the way. It's good. Good to see that go. I don't have the final stats from that Marble Falls game, but at one point it was 1 of 13. They just did not shoot the ball well, but hit their first 3. It's 5-2. A 3 the other way is no good by the Cougars. Rebound to Holcomb. He gets it to Cox. So good to see that first 3 go into the front court. Sparks has the basketball, back to Cox. Shot on the way, off the rim, no good. Rebound on the floor, and stolen by Sparks to Holcomb. And a lot of contact there, but ball knocked out of bounds. Inbound. Shot off the rim, no good, sorry. Into the front court. Pass thrown away. Sorry, I was having a little technical difficulty. We're good to go. It'll be Burnett basketball, so a turnover the other way. 5-2 Bulldogs lead here in the first quarter. Into the front court, Cox. Pimentel looks to drive, kicks it out. Thought about the 3, now up top to Sparks. Sparks has it to Cox, right wing. Cross-court pass to Backus. Ball stolen, going the other way by Dotson. Dotson off the glass, he rolls it in. So a turnover there, got to take care of the basketball. 5-4 Bulldogs. Again, both these teams 0-1 in district play. High post Pimentel looks to drive. In trouble now, kicks it. Holcomb, free throw line jumper's good. Holcomb with 4 points, and it's a 7-4 Bulldog lead. Good jump shot there. Love the mid-range jumper. Going the other way is Vrabel. Vrabel up ahead. Thrown up for grabs, but saved by Rodriguez. Rodriguez backs it up to the timeline for the Cougars. 5 minutes to go, first quarter here in this afternoon district contest. Into the corner, 3 on the way is good by Rowland. Rowland hits the first 3 for the Cougars. We're tied at 7. 7 all our score. Burnett, Sparks into the front court to Cox. No, he still has it. Now he hands it off to Cox. Hayden with it, back to Sparks. Holcomb down low. Triple team, shot off the glass, no good. Good look at it over the triple team, but it's going the other way. Rowland into the front court. And gets it off to Vrabel. Now the right wing is Fitch with the basketball. He has the dribble, and he'll hand it off to Rodriguez. Rowland with it, looking down low, not there. Into the corner, knocked away, saved by Fitch. Fitch to Rowland. Rowland looks to drive in the lane, and going to be a foul on the Bulldogs. First foul either way here. Rowland got bailed out a little bit there, a little bit out of control as he went to the basket. Trying to see him on the far end who got that foul. Again, 5 fouls get you free throws in a quarter, but they reset it each quarter. Get it on the inbound to Dotson. Now to Fitch. Fitch. He gets it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez backs it up. Cox with the defense. They reset the offense. 3:56, so just about halfway through this first quarter. I'll get it straight. Long 3, no good by Rodriguez. Cox with the rebound to Pimentel. Holcomb, Sparks to Holcomb in the lane. Makes a move off the glass. Can't get it to go. Strong move. Couldn't get it to roll in. Rebound to the Cougars. Going the other way is Vrabel. Vrabel to Rowland. He has it left wing. Directs traffic there. 3:29 to go first quarter. 7-7 our score. Lost the ball and a turnover on Rowland as he went to make his move. Burnett basketball. So Friday there will be district games for both the boys and the girls, but they're both at 2:30 and they're in 2 different places. So that had changed. We're going to be at different times. High post Pimentel to Cox. 7-7 our score. So Holcomb at the high post to Sparks. Cox, open three on the way. It's good. Cox with 2 threes, and he has 6 points, 10-7, Bulldogs lead. And then wild shot, no good as Rodriguez was out of control. Rebound Holcomb quickly the other way. Backus now, he slows it down to Sparks. Holcomb in the lane, little turnaround jumper. It's no good. He's had some good looks in the lane. Ball knocked away on the floor, stolen. Sparks to Holcomb, going to the basket. He's fouled. Good hustle by the Bulldogs. Much more intensity right now. They hustled in the game against Marble Falls, but it really seemed that Marble Falls set that pace. Very different here this afternoon. 2 free throws coming here for Holcomb. He has 4. 10-7, Bulldogs lead by 3. This District 24 4A game. Free throw is up. It's short. He'll have one more. Again, please share as we're still just our second game of the broadcast season. Third, actually. We did do the girls' game, the non-district game, on the 20th. Free throw is good. He hits 1 of 2. 5 points for Aiden, and it's an 11-7 Bulldog lead. 2:33 and counting here in the first quarter. Fitch has it. Looks to drive the baseline. Kicks it up top to Rowland. He drives the lane. Kicks it out. 3 on the way by Rodriguez off the top of the backboard. It'll be Burnett basketball with 2:21 to go in the first quarter. 11-7. Bulldogs with the lead. The Bulldogs will play Gateway. I'll give you the district standings here in a little bit. But Gateway is 1-0 coming into today's action. High post Pimentel. Back up top, Sparks, 3. It's off the rim, no good, but it's knocked out of bounds by Gerald. Burnett basketball. We'll stay on this end. Pimentel to inbound from the baseline. 11-7 Bulldogs, 2:08 to go first quarter. Pimentel still looking, gets it up top to Cox. Sparks. High post Pimentel. He's bumped, and there's the foul against the Cougars. That is the second team foul. Again, the change from last year. 5 fouls in a quarter gets you 2 free throws every time, but it resets at each quarter. Cox, open 3 on the inbound play. It's good! Cox, 3 of 3. Again, the Bulldogs really struggled from outside the other day. Now 3 of 3 from Cox, and it's 14-7. Bulldogs with their biggest lead. Rowland up top to Rodriguez. Straight away looking in. Sparks with the defense. 14-7, Bulldogs with the lead. 1:40 to go first quarter here from Gerald. Pass left side, Rodriguez looks up top. Now swings it Rowland. On the baseline, ball knocked away. Is going to stay with Gerald, but good defense down low by the Bulldogs. Again, really, you can see that long way to go here, but that extra intensity for the Bulldogs here and playing with a little more. Well, I said intensity already, but you can see that just a step quicker. The other night, they just seemed a little intimidated, maybe too strong a word, but first district game at home against Marble Falls, they just seemed that Marble Falls was the more aggressive team. Not here today. On the inside, a good move there by William Rowland, though, as he got all the way to the basket and put it in. He has 5 points for the Cougars, makes it 14-9. Minute to go, first quarter. Sparks has it. Almost stolen, but saved. On the floor now again, Gerald picking up the intensity and got a jump ball. It'll go back to Burnett. Gerald feeling a little bit of the pressure here at home. Let's see, we also had a sub in, I'm sorry. J.J. Wiggum is in the game now for the Bulldogs. Cox to Sparks. High post Pimentel. Cox. Step back 3. Could it be? No, he was going for 4 of 4. That one off the rim. Rebound comes down to Vrabel going the other way. 14-9 Bulldogs, 30 seconds to go. Rowland. He gets it to Nico Rodriguez. He back to Rowland. 25 seconds to go first quarter. 14-9 Bulldogs. Vrabel looking for a last shot here, probably. That's what it appears to be. Rowland has it. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Rowland looking for a screen. Looks to make his move in the lane. Double team comes. Has to get rid of it to Rodriguez. 5 seconds. Cross court, corner three on the way. It's short. Offensive rebound. They fight for it, but that's the end of the quarter. That miss was by Dotson. We'll go to the second quarter. We'll take a quick break here. 14-9, good first quarter for the Bulldogs. They lead on BTXSportsOnline.com.
Smokey the Bear.
Then you know why Smokey tells you when he sees you passing through. Remember, please be careful, it's the least that you can do.
After 80 years of learning his wildfire prevention tips, Smokey Bear lives within us all. Learn more at SmokeyBear.com. And remember,
only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Mark Edmondson back with you live here from Gerald High School in Gerald, Texas on this afternoon game. Again, that will be our next broadcast. We'll be doing the girls district opener at 2:30 from Marble Falls on Friday, January the 3rd. The boys will be playing at home, so at the same time against Gateway, a district game, but earlier it had been scheduled they were apart, and I was going to try to do both, but at the same time, we'll do the away game that I think will come up one other time. Gateway Prep does not have a girls team, so that's what throws off the schedule in district. Most of the other games will be double headers, the girls followed by the boys games, and we'll broadcast both of those on those nights. Going to the second quarter here, again, a good start. The Bulldogs only scored 31 points in that loss to Marble Falls, already 14 here in the first quarter. Again, the 3 of 3 from Cox. He has 9 to lead the way and 5 points for Holcomb. Gerald have the ball to start the second quarter. It's rolling. Free throw line jumper is no good, but he was hit on the shot, so he'll shoot two. Rowland is their leading scorer with 5, and he'll go to the line for 2 here. Free throw is up. It's good. And even from leisurely, sunshiny Florida, Mr. Molina always there with the stats. That's where I always at a loss when he's not here. I just cannot provide that level. Both free throws. Rowland has 7, makes it a 14-11 game. Bulldogs at the lead. Set against Marbles, we shot 26% from the field and only 14% from three-point land. So already off to a much better start here. Down low to Holcomb and gets it with the left hand. Good find. Pimentel with the assist. Holcomb with the finish with the little left hand kind of short hook. Mr. Molina be proud of that one. And he has 7 points, and it's a 16-11 Bulldog lead. Rodriguez has it. No, that is, Vrabel. Now to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the dribble for the Cougars. About 50 seconds gone here in the second quarter. They had a girls game, varsity game right before this. It was Gerald in a non-district game against China Springs, who they defeated. In the lane, a shot with the right hand is good. Rodriguez, little circus shot there, got it to go, makes it 16-13. 6:51 to go here in the first half. Bulldogs lead by 3. Pimentel to Cox, back to Sparks. Wiggum and Holcomb also on the floor. And Pimentel in the lane, drives with the left hand, can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Vrabel. Vrabel into the front court to Rowland. Rowland backs it up to the timeline, resets the offense. Looks to drive. And a step back jumper way high off the glass. No good. Rebound to Holcomb. He gets it to Cox. He'll bring it into the front court. 3-point lead for the Bulldogs. Wiggum has it. High post Pimentel. Ball knocked away from behind on the floor. Saved by Holcomb for the moment. Then a jump ball, I believe. Yes, it'll be Burnett basketball still. 6:01 to go, second quarter. 16-13 Burnett. Marcus Pimentel to inbound from the baseline. Still looking. Gets it in to Sparks. Jackson now to Cox. Another 3. It's off the rim. No good. Going the other way. Rodriguez into the front court. In the lane. Lost his dribble. He gets it off to Vrabel. Back to Rodriguez. Long 3 to tie. Off the rim. No good. And it's going to be Burnett basketball. Good block out there by Wiggum as that shot was going out of bounds, not letting anybody get it. So Bulldogs will have the basketball and the three-point lead. Yeah, very important game. A long way to go here, but both these teams at 0-1, not wanting to go to 0-2 in district. High post, down low to Holcomb. Triple team, gets blocked, and he is going to get the foul. Holcomb got blocked. It looked like to me the kind of a jump ball, but I say Holcomb got him on the arm. So that's the second foul in the quarter against Burnett. Again, the Cougars have a chance to tie. They trail by 3. 5:15 to go, second quarter. Rolling into the corner. He gets it to Vrabel. Now to Rodriguez. He looks to make a move in the lane. Holcomb with the help defense. He gets it off to Dotson. Down low, they go to Fitch. Fitch trying to make a move in the lane. Passes it off and rolls off, no good. It was a good cut to the basket. Dotson couldn't finish, going the other way. Wiggum, 3, in and out. It was halfway down. Now the Bulldogs gone a little cold from the 3, going the other way. Fitch, that shot is a tough one, no good. Good defense. Pimentel with the rebound, knocked out of his hands. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Burnett. Now the Bulldogs have missed about their last 4 3-point attempts. That last one by Wiggum was halfway down, but popped out of the rim. Pimentel get a rest here. Check who's on the floor again. Hayden Cox. And that was Eli Pickens checking in. Pickens now in the ball game. Sparks to Wiggum. To Pickens. In the lane, he goes up and he's fouled. He had 2-3 defenders around him, but somehow got the shot up and got the call. Couldn't get it to go in, so Eli will go to the line for 2 free throws here. Scoring slowed down here. Free throw rolls off, no good. I think that's one of the concerns with the Bulldogs is they've played throughout the early season, even before the district game, the consistency. He hits 1 or 2, and I know they're searching for that. 17-13, Bulldogs lead by 4, 4:15. Clock runs here in the second quarter. Rolling. Kicks it to the right side to Rodriguez. Now to, that's somebody, that is Scherner who had checked in. Mason Scherner's on the floor, but now Rodriguez has it. In the lane, tough shot. Rebound to Holcomb. Good defense to force a tough shot. Didn't really have much of a chance going the other way. Sparks gets it to Wiggum. Holcomb in the lane, back to Wiggum, shoots the 3. It's good. Got to keep shooting when you get the open one. And Wiggum with his first basket, it's a 3. 4 threes up for the Bulldogs. Now they're back to their biggest lead, I believe it was at 7, 20-13, 7-point lead, 3:30 to go. Scherner to Rowland. Left wing to Rodriguez. Peralta is also checked in the ball game for the Cougars. Rodriguez has it. Down low, they try to go to Rowland on the baseline. Double team comes, knocked away, but he saves it. Then throws it up for grabs, and it is saved by Pick. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. I thought he stayed in. Good hustle, great hustle by Pickens. Went through about 3 or 4 hands. It was almost backcourt by the Cougars, but will end up out of bounds to Gerald. About to go under the 3-minute mark here in the first half. 20-13. Bulldogs have matched their biggest lead. Rowland looks to drive and lost the handle. He was a tall, lanky kid, and he was looking to get that head start, but Cox stayed with him, and he lost control, and it went out of bounds. So good defense by Cox. Turnover against the Cougars. Justin Murphy checks in for Gerald. Vrabel still on the floor. Also Fitch. And Henderson is checked in. For the Bulldogs, Corbin Campbell now in the game. Cox. High post to Pickens. He looks to drive. He's in the lane, and The ref underneath really had that call, but fortunately, it was the call. He was hit, looked like by two different players as he went in the lane. It was tough to get through that, but he was hit. But a late whistle does get him to the line for two. Pickens will have his third and fourth free throws. That one is good. He'll have one more. He has 2 points now. Makes it the biggest lead of 8 for the Bulldogs. 2:38 to go first half. One more coming here for Pickens. It's up and good. Pickens with 3 of 4 from the line. Also like to see that good free throw shooting. 22-13. Bulldogs lead by 9. Their biggest lead of the afternoon. 2:31. Clock runs here in the first half. Fitch has it to Rodriguez. He looks to drive the baseline. Help defense comes inside. Ball on the floor. It's kind of kicked around and saved. No, Cox has it going the other way. Cox to the basket. Right hand is blocked. And the Bulldogs can't. Good defense from behind. I think that was Murphy as he came late and was able to bat it off the backboard. And then it goes out of bounds off the Bulldogs. Good steal by Cox, but some good defense there by the Cougars. Murphy. And then we've got a whistle away from the ball. Foul on Burnett, I believe. It's the third. It might have been a double foul. I think it was. They had fouls up on both, so double foul down low trying to get position. Now it would. Well, that would have been a jump ball. I'm not sure. I thought one both on the board, but it is Gerald basketball. High post. Henderson has it now. A three, no good by Rodriguez, but an offensive rebound by Fitch, and he has it now. 22-13 Bulldogs, a minute 42. They drive the baseline, pass inside to Henderson, and he was open for the basket, his first basket. Bulldogs collapsed on the driving man and opened up the lane there. 22-15, Pickens, ball knocked away. And good hustle, finally saved it. Nico Rodriguez slid about 4 feet. Usually you get the travel call, but then he was able to hold it and throw it off the leg of one of the Bulldogs. So Cougars picking up a little defense. They have the ball. Up top, Rodriguez looks to drive. Lost the dribble. He gives it up to Fitch. Fitch has it. A minute 7 to go, first half. 22-15, 22-15. Bulldogs. 3 on the way is good by Vrabel. His first basket makes it 22-18. So the Bulldogs had a 9-point lead, now down to 4. Gerald making a little run here. Now 3 for Wiggum. It's off the rim, no good. Holcomb, offensive rebound. He goes up and misses. Had it point blank range. And then maybe a little frustration foul. Had a good look, but it went down in the rim and rolled back out. He's had a tough day inside. But that's the 4th team foul as Campbell checks out and Sparks back in. So Gerald on a bit of a run here. They have the basketball. They trail 22-18. 35 seconds to go. See if they look for the last shot here of the half. It's Rodriguez. Gets it the right side to Vrabel. Now to Fitch, to Henderson. Henderson, right wing, hands it off to Vrabel. 19 seconds to go. Rodriguez backs it up to the timeline. 4-point Bulldog lead. Gerald with the basketball. 10 seconds to go in the first half. Fitch now down to 5 seconds to Rodriguez. He's going to have to try to put it up. Fitch at the buzzer, short. No, they get the put back, and it rolls off. It would have counted as Rodriguez just threw it up with about 0.2 seconds. But it, fortunately for the Bulldogs, bounced off. So a good first half for the Bulldogs. A little run by Gerald. Again, both these teams, and you see that flow going back and forth. But at halftime, I'm going to go ahead and take the little break here, and I'll give you the scoring leaders here. We get back. So Bulldogs scored 14 in that first quarter, only 8 in the second. So the scoring held down a little bit. But at halftime here on the road in Gerald, district game, Bulldogs lead the Gerald Cougars 22-18 on BTXSportsOnline.com.
Hey, y'all, I'm Blake Shelton.
Being from Oklahoma, I know a thing or two about natural disasters. Tornadoes are common where I'm from and have affected my life and the lives of people I care about. No matter where you live, be aware of the dangers in your area and have a plan. You can create an emergency kit, come up with an evacuation plan, and know where to seek shelter. You never know when a disaster may hit. These simple steps can help save a life. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Smokey the Bear.
Then you know why Smokey tells you when he sees you passing through. Remember, please be careful, it's the least that you can do.
After 80 years of learning his wildfire prevention tips, Smokey Bear lives within us all. Learn more at SmokeyBear.com. And remember,
Only you can prevent wildfires.
brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Chad Nelson from Crossings Real Estate. You're listening to BTXSportsOnline.com and my buddy, Mark Edmondson, who I think is the very best at what he does. And at Crossings Real Estate, we want to be the very best at what we do. So hold us to that standard. Go to CrossingsRealEstate.com and see what others have said about the Crossings experience. And keep on listening to Mark Edmondson and the Burnett Bulldogs on BTXSportsOnline.com. Go Dogs!
There are a lot of vehicles on the road with jobs to do, and they come in different shapes and sizes. When you see an emergency vehicle, TxDOT vehicle, tow truck, or utility vehicle with flashing lights activated on the roadside, move over or slow down to 20 miles per hour below the posted speed limit. It's the law, with fines up to $2,000. When vehicles have flashing lights activated on the shoulder, move over or slow down. Be safe. Drive smart. A message from TxDOT.
The key to unlock the next breakthrough in life-saving cancer research could be sitting in your driveway. Stand Up to Cancer's vehicle donation program makes it easy to turn your unwanted vehicle into funding to support innovative cancer research. These innovations lead to better cancer prevention, diagnosis, and treatment, which means we can help save lives right now. Cancer affects all of us. Today alone, 5,370 people in the United States will be diagnosed with cancer. It will take all of us standing up together to put an end to it. So when you're looking to get rid of your old car, truck, motorcycle, RV, or boat, why not donate it to Stand Up to Cancer? Donating is easy and tax deductible. We'll even tow your vehicle for free. You can be a driving force in cancer research. Donate your car today. Visit standuptocancer.org/cars to learn more.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other, leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, Teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
Mark Edmondson back with you live here from Gerald, Texas. We are at halftime. Bulldogs lead 22-18. I'll give you the scoring real quick. The leaders for Gerald, they've had 36 different players score. William Rowland leading the way with 7 points. 2 points for Fitch, Rodriguez, Henderson, and Dodson. And then Vrabel has a 3-pointer, so he has 3. They scored 9 in each of the quarters. The Bulldogs scored 14 in the first quarter, 8 in the second. Leading scorer for the Bulldogs, Cox with those 3 threes, 9 points. Holcomb, 7 points. Then 3 points for both Wiggum and Pickens. Pickens is all from the free throw line, 3-4. And then Wiggum had a 3, hit a 3. So Bulldogs did cool off a bit after Cox hit his first 3 threes, but they did have 4 in that first half, so that's good to see. And lead here at halftime 22-18. Some other things I want to kind of catch you up on here. Again, do thanks, of course, to Crossings Real Estate. Chad always he has his website, crossingsrealestate.com, but we could not do it without his help with the BTXSportsOnline.com. Even with using the YouTube, it's a place that way we can always know where to go, the same one we've used now for years, and just does a great job maintaining that. But you go to the site, and that will give you the directions to go to the YouTube channel that we're using, the audio feed. And the games are archived there, audio only, as we did during the football season, and all the games will be there and archived for basketball as well. Thanks to Burnett Athletic Booster Club for their sponsorship, and to A&A Residential Group, their website, www.aaTXresidential.com. So, again, Friday. Originally, it was going to be 2:30 Friday. The Bulldogs are going to play Gateway. That's still going to be the case at 2:30 at home. I was going to try to broadcast that game, the plan was, and then go over to a 6:30 game in Marble Falls. The Lady Dogs were going to start, but just found out in the last 24 hours. Of course, this game changed to an earlier time with the holidays things. This has certainly happened in the past. And then the girls' game on Friday, January the 3rd, will be at 2:30 as well, so it got moved up. So both games are being played, district games, boys versus Gateway in Burnett, and the girls at Marble Falls. So can't do both, not able to do both now, so I will be bringing you the district opener for the Lady Dogs from Marble Falls. I believe the Burnett Athletic YouTube channel should have the video feed of the home game. So, again, I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe either through Damon or the huddle camera. So that's what they did, I believe, at the first district game. So, but either way, we'll keep you updated as we can on that score. But I will be in Marble Falls at 2:30 to bring you the district opener for the Lady Dogs. The district standings at 24-4A. Marble Falls, Taylor, and Gateway all won their opening games, so they're 1-0 as play starts today. Burnett, Gerald, and Salado 0-1, and Lampasas, they had an off day, so they are 0-0. And I don't have the schedule right in front of me, the other teams, when they'll be playing today, assuming they'll be in action. But we're about ready for the second half. So, again, just wanted to catch you up on that. But important game here. The Bulldogs, a little back and forth. They'd pushed out to a 9-point lead, but Gerald found their way back to cut it to 4. So, again, important to finish. Long way to go here in Gerald. It will be Gerald basketball to start the third quarter. The Bulldogs will have Cox, Sparks, Backus, Pimentel, and Holcomb on the floor. Rowland goes into the lane. Double team comes, and he traveled. Good help defense by Holcomb coming over there. And he slid his feet, so a turnover on Rowland and the Cougars. So just underway third quarter. Bulldogs lead by 4, 22-18. Looking to get a very important first district win. High post Pimentel. Cox, right wing. Now to Sparks, 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound to Rowland. Going the other way. Rowland. And almost lost it in the backcourt. Lost his dribble, but he gets it to Vrabel. Vrabel up ahead to Rodriguez. Back to Vrabel. Left wing to Fitch. Now in the corner, Rowland. Rodriguez has it. He'll dribble back to the timeline. Now he gets it to Dotson. To Rodriguez. Rowland. He looks to drive the baseline. Short jumper is good. He hit the baseline jumper. Rowland has 9 now to lead the way. He's cut it to a 2-point game, 22-20. Backus into the front court. Cox. Down low to Holcomb. Holcomb. Can he make a move? Double team. And he's fouled. Got that one to go. He's had less tougher shots that had rolled out. That one a tougher shot with 2 men draped on him. And he gets it to line drive kind of in off the rim and rattles in and gets the old-fashioned chance at a 3-point play. Good job by Holcomb. His free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebound fought for on the floor. Bulldogs come up with it. Pimentel does to Holcomb, but then it's stripped from Holcomb going the other way. 24-20, and they get it ahead, but a missed point-blank range by Fitch. Burnett has it, Sparks. So Gerald had an opportunity missed there. Pimentel, ball lost. Bulldogs not taking care of the basketball. Rolling, going the other way. Neither team. Back to Fitch. She's not going to miss that one. Back-to-back. Fitch all alone at the basket makes it 24-22. 2-point Burnett lead. Pimentel to Sparks to Cox. Back to Sparks in the lane. Pimentel, tough shot, no good, but Holcomb with the putback. They went to the double team, missed by Pimentel. Holcomb puts it back in. He has double figures now with 11, 26-22. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Dotson has it in the corner. Ball tied up, and they get the jump ball. Let's see what the call is. They're going to call they're calling a foul. They're going to call a foul, timeout. Okay, so, well, the ball was tied up. If you didn't call the foul, they're giving the Gerald coach a timeout. Okay, and if the ref from the baseline got that call, it doesn't. I don't know about that. They were holding the ball for a couple seconds. I thought there was about to be a foul, which honestly, at least you could say that. But the ball was not being moved, and both players had their hands on it. But they do give Gerald coach a timeout, so we're keeping it here. 5:52 to go, third quarter. Bulldogs lead by 4. Again, they've had the biggest lead of the day at 9, but Gerald has fought back and cut it to 2. They do have the basketball. They'll get it on the baseline. It will be Rodriguez, I believe, to inbound. Yes, it will be Nico Rodriguez to inbound from their own baseline. Looking, still looking, gets in corner. A quick three by Dotson. It's off the rim, no good. Oh, my, that was not a good call. Pimentel. Fitch had his arm hooked in Pimentel's, but Pimentel's getting the call. I thought they were going to let it play. Both were around, but at the very least, that's a no call. But it wasn't, and it's a foul. Then a quick three, it's short, and Pimentel saves it as it was going out of bounds. He had to get there as Murphy was trying to save it. Cox, corner three the other way, no good. Rebound fought for. It'll go to Gerald off of Sparks. So both teams now not shooting the ball real up ahead, and the shot missed by Murphy. Fitch again, but Fitch is alone, and we're not catching it. Fortunately, he's missed 2 out of the 3-point blank. The other way, Pimentel in the lane. Sparks, 3 straight away. It's good. Could use that one. Need to settle things down. Sparks with his first basket, a 3, makes it 29-22. There's just been some real lapses, and then a travel as Fitch just shuffled his feet by himself. He might be a little frustrated as he's had some good chances down the floor. Found himself alone to get alone, but then couldn't finish. Burnett basketball, need to take advantage of it. Front court, Sparks. No, that's Wiggum who's checked in to Holcomb. The short jumper off the glass, no good. Good look at the basket. Went high in the air, but couldn't get it to fall. Going the other way, rolling. Ball knocked away. Saying it's staying with Gerald. 4:46 to go, third quarter. District game here from Gerald. Both teams at 0-1, 29-22 Bulldogs. Rowland has it on the inbound. Dribbles up top. He gets it to Scherner, who had checked in. Scherner now in the game. Now to Fritz, now long three. Rodriguez, Holcomb can't get the rebound. He fought for it. It bounces to Rodriguez, who comes in. Holcomb goes up with the block, but that's his foul. I'm not sure if that's his second or third. They don't have them listed individually. Second team foul here in the quarter, but it will be 2 free throws for Rodriguez. First one goes in. He'll have one more. A little bad luck there because the ball just kind of bounced to Rodriguez, and Holcomb did what he could to defend it. It was a foul. Second free throw is good. 4 points for Rodriguez, makes it 29-24 Bulldogs. Cox into the front court. Sparks back to Cox. High post now to Wiggum. Wiggum in the lane. Corner. Sparks, corner three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. Rowland has it. Rowland. Up ahead to Scherner. To Rodriguez, who slows it down. 4:09 to go. Got Fritsch down low, but he has to give it back up. Rodriguez, he looks to drive in the lane. Pass underneath, and the shot is good. They find Fitch there. He has 6 points now, 29-26. Back to a 3-point lead for the Bulldogs. Gerald not going away. High post is Backus. Shot is in and out, no good. Rebound comes to Gerald, but then they throw it away, trying to get it ahead to Scherner. Turnover against the Cougars. Pickens about to check back in the game. Looks like a couple of times the Bulldogs might have a chance to pull away, but they, again, some inconsistency there. A little lax. No, that's not the right word. Just missing some defensive assignments. Underneath the Holcomb goes up, and he's fouled. Again, another point-blank shot. He's had a really tough day inside. Good footwork, goes up, but not been able to get him to go in, but Holcomb fouled. And Holcomb leads the way for the Bulldogs with 11 points. But he's, again, missed probably 4 or 5 shots in the lane that you would see at least a couple more of those fall, but not today. He hits the first free throw. 12 points now for Aiden. Second one's up. It's good. Hits 2 big free throws there. He has 12, 13 now. And it's a 31-26 Bulldog lead. 3:24 to go, third quarter. Long three by Rodriguez. It misses everything. Goes out of bounds. He shot that one short. Burnett basketball. They lead by 5, 3:18 to go. Another chance here for the Bulldogs, maybe to stretch it out a little bit. Cox into the front court. High post to Pickens. Cox. Backus, long jumper, no good. Rebound. Backus in the lane, but he gets it stripped away. He went down to the floor with it, and Rodriguez takes it away, and then we've got a offensive foul. Good job of standing the ground. I was waiting for the call as Rodriguez was out of control. Gerald coach doesn't agree, but it's one of those you kind of wait. He was a little late coming over maybe, but looked like he stood his ground, and Rodriguez was a bit out of control. So we're going to have a Gerald timeout. We're going to take a short break here. It'll be Barnett basketball. 2:58 to go in the third quarter. They lead 31-26 on BTXSportsOnline.com.
Hey, y'all, I'm Blake Shelton. Being from Oklahoma, I know a thing or two about natural disasters. Tornadoes are common where I'm from and have affected my life and the lives of people I care about. No matter where you live, be aware of the dangers in your area and have a plan. You can create an emergency kit, come up with an evacuation plan, and know where to seek shelter. You never know when a disaster may hit. These simple steps can help save a life. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Mark Edmondson back with you live from Gerald, Texas. Courtside, Gerald High School. Burnett leads 31-26, 2:58 to go in the third quarter. Our next broadcast will be Friday. About 2:30 is the scheduled tip-off from Marble Falls. The boys will be playing at 2:30 against Gateway in Burnett. I'll be broadcasting the girls' district opener at Marble Falls. 2:30 scheduled as well. Right. Burnett will inbound. Pickens to inbound from the other end of the floor. Gets it to Cox. 31-26, Burnett. Wiggum and high post to Pickens. Now to Cox. Down low to Holcomb. He waits, goes up. Missed but fouled. So that was well off, but that was because he was hit. I think it was by Henderson who had just checked in the game. But Holcomb's we've got a size advantage in there, and that has come in strong. He has 13 points to lead the way for the Bulldogs. Free throw is up and in and out. No good. He'll have one more. This is his 2, 4, 5, 6, 7th. This will be his 7th free throw attempt of the day. Second one's up and no good. Rebound fought for, and let's see, it goes off of Burnett. So it will be Gerald basketball. 2:41 to go. Third quarter, 31-26 Bulldogs. Rowland will bring it into the front court for the Cougars. Cox on him. Looks to make a move in the lane. Looked like he traveled, and he did. Drug the back foot. That was Holcomb coming to step in front of him, and he was thinking about getting the pass away and couldn't. Burnett with the ball after the turnover. Cox into the front court. Left wing, Wiggum. Holcomb down low. Double team. He gets it to Pickens. Wiggum has it now into the corner for Boca Negra, who just checked in. I'm sorry, I hadn't got him in the game yet. Missed the three going the other way. So Boca Negra with that miss. Quickly into the front court is Murphy. He's in the ball game now for the Cougars to Rowland. Rowland, crossover dribble, backs it up near half court. Cox on him. Bulldogs trying to pick up the defense. 1:50 to go. Rowland still with the dribble. Now he gives it up to Rodriguez. In the lane. No, has to stop at the free throw line. Lost his dribble. He gets it to Rowland. They'll reset. 31-26. Burnett. Rowland. Free throw line jumper. No good. Rebound comes down to Cox. Cox into the front court quickly. All the way to the basket. And then we'll get a blocking foul. One ref says blocking fouls. The other one saying no. Gerald's fans are upset because he just had the call the other way a minute ago, and let's see. So they solved that problem by calling a travel. So the ref from behind got the travel call, so no foul called either way. Be a turnover against the Bulldogs. Looks like Cox probably needed to get rid of that basketball. Got a little too deep in there, but it's a turnover against the Bulldogs. 31-26, they have the lead. Gerald with the basketball. Vrabel. Up top to Rowland. Left wing, Rodriguez. He resets it up top to Murphy. Murphy to Rowland. Looking inside, not there. Vrabel, left wing. Dribble lost there by Murphy. Now he gets it. Vrabel looks to drive in the lane. Pass underneath, ball knocked away, but saved by the Cougars. Up top to Rowland. 49 seconds to go, third quarter. 31-26, Bulldogs by 5. Rowland at the three-point line, still with the dribble. Into the corner, Murphy. Looking inside, trying to get it to Henderson, but no, lost the dribble, stolen. Going the other way, Cox to the basket. Stop, off the glass, good jump stop there. Let the defender go by. Cox with the basket. That's his 11th point. He goes into double figures. First two-pointer makes it 33-26. Bulldogs with the lead. 15 seconds to go, third quarter. Rowland. Cougars looking for a last shot. 10 seconds. Waits for a screen. Rowland looks to drive in the lane. Out of control. Good block by Holcomb. Going the other way. 3 seconds. They try to get it up to Cox, but stolen. Don't foul here. And it's a end of the quarter. Gerald wanting the foul there on the other end, but no call. So we go to the fourth quarter. The Bulldogs lead the Gerald Cougars 33-26 on BTXSportsOnline.com.
Smokey the Bear.
Then you know why Smokey tells you when he sees you passing through. Remember, please be careful, it's the least that you can do.
Don't play with matches. Don't play with fire.
After 80 years of learning his wildfire prevention tips, Smokey Bear lives within us all. Learn more at SmokeyBear.com. And remember,
Only you can prevent wildfires.
brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Mark Edmondson back with you live. We go to the fourth quarter. It'll be Burnett basketball. Try to close this one out. that first quarter, 14 points for the Bulldogs, 8 in the second. Did get to 11, but the scoring still a bit of a struggle. Defense, they've held Gerald 9, and then 8 in that third quarter, so that's been there, but Gerald still within striking distance. You'd like to see if you could get it up past that double figure there and put a little more pressure on them. 33-26, Bulldogs with the lead. They'll have the basketball. Again, very important district game. Play Gateway Prep, who already at 1-0. They'll be a tough foe at home, 2:30 on Friday, but I want to go into that game at 1-1, not 0-2. Of course, Gerald feels the same way. So, big final quarter here. Can the Bulldogs close it out? Be a big road win in Gerald. Get to 1-1 in district. 8 minutes to go. Appreciate you joining us on BTXSportsOnline.com. Backus, Pimentel, Cox, Sparks, and Holcomb on the floor. Pimentel in the corner. Up top to Sparks. Sparks with the dribble. Now to Pimentel, right wing. Left side of the floor, now into the corner. That's Backus down low to Pimentel, and he can't control it. Goes off his hands. Turnover against the Bulldogs. Turnovers always hurt. Been a struggle for the Bulldogs at times. 33-26, Gerald Rodriguez all the way inside and knocked in the air, but he saves it. Now a tough shot by Henderson. That's Fitch on the floor, and then a travel on Pimentel, who was great hustle. He just had the ball, but he was on the floor. Bulldogs hustling on defense, but Gerald with a couple extra chances here. An offensive rebound, 2 offensive rebounds. Murphy has it for the Cougars. He gets it to Rowland. Rowland in the lane with tough shot. Lost the ball on the way up. No good. Rebound to Holcomb. Going the other way. Backus. Now Sparks. Swings it. Pimentel to Sparks in the lane. Back to Marcus. Pimentel resets the offense to Backus. Backus hands it off to Sparks. Jackson now to Cox. Kicks it out. Pimentel. Open jumper. Too strong. Fought for the rebound. Comes down to Gerald. Bulldogs still not shooting well. Going the other way. Rowland at the free throw line. He gives it up to Rodriguez. 33-26. Bulldogs with the lead. 6:35 to go in the ball game. Final quarter here. Rowland gives it up to Murphy. Back to Vrabel. Vrabel into the corner. Murphy thought about the three, not there. Trying to get it to Fitch. Now up top, Rowland. Rowland looks to make his move between the legs. Now to Murphy. Drives the baseline. Tough shot is good. Murphy able to get a little body shield off the defender. His first basket makes it 33-28. Bulldogs could use a basket. Sparks to Backus. Cox, Pimentel looking down low to Holcomb. In the lane, looks to make a move. Tough shot on the baseline, and he was bailed out a little bit there. It was a tough shot, but they did foul him. But he was falling on the baseline. He got it up, but it was going to be short, but hit on the arm. Holcomb, again, let's see, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points on the day. He has 2 more free throws coming here. First free throw's up and off, no good. He's missed his last 3. Chance to knock these in here. Good free throw shooter overall. That's one in and out. And then a rebound going the other way. Ended up missing both. Rodriguez into the front court. Gets it to Murphy. That shot is short. Holcomb altered it, but Fitch with an offensive rebound. Bulldogs can't clear the miss. Murphy has it free throw line. 33-28. 5-point Bulldog lead. They can't pull away. Murphy into the corner. Lost his dribble. He gets it to Rodriguez. Fitch now to Murphy. Up top to Rowland. He resets the offense. Murphy. Vrabel to Rowland. Rowland looking inside. Not there. He reset to Nico Rodriguez. Now to Fitch. Ball stolen from behind. Backus. Great job. Going the other way. Backus. Can he finish? And he's fouled and he makes the shot. Tough shot to go. He is hit. Backus with the steal. He goes to the other end. The defender was there. He waited, got hit, and got it to go on a tough shot. We're going to have a timeout, Gerald, and it'll be a free throw when we come back. We're going to go ahead and keep it here. But Backus, all on his own. That's his first basket of the afternoon. But first he came up behind Rodriguez at the free throw line. Didn't see him. Takes the ball away, goes to the other end. There is a defender with him. But he waits, goes up about a 3-foot jump shot, but while being hit, and got it to somehow rattle in, and he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play possibility. So a big play there. Bulldogs needed that. It is right now 35-28, 5:09 to go in the game, so he could make it an 8-point lead. Not a lot of free throws either way, but the Bulldogs have had more opportunities. They're shooting probably around 50%. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They've had this will be the 14th free throw attempt. Gerald only 4, so there's a big disparity there. And I think, I do the Bulldogs defense a little different, and they have been able to do a better job of staying out of that out of those free throw shooting opportunities. Bulldogs have done a good job getting down low of those attempts, and he has struggled a little bit, as I mentioned. But Holcomb, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those 14, because they have not been able to really keep him out low. And again, a few misses. Holcomb at 13, he'd probably have about 19, just a couple of tough misses that you think, oh, they're going to go in, but they didn't. But Backus did get that to go in, and he'll have the free throw. And it's short. Missed free throw by the Bulldogs. Going the other way, 35-28, 5:05 to go. Vrabel into the front court for the Cougars. He gets it off to Murphy. Now to Fitch. Fitch to Rodriguez. Looks for a screen, and off his hand, out of bounds. Rodriguez, one of the Bulldogs kind of poked at it, but it was hard to see. But the view, it really could have gone either way, but the Bulldogs might have got a little break there. But either way, it is a turnover. See if they can take advantage of it. Into the front court. Pimentel to Cox. 35-28. Down low to Holcomb. He looks to make a move. Up and under, and missed that shot. That one was a little too, that'll be Gerald basketball. He got a little too far under there. He made a good adjustment to get up there, but then he didn't have the glass to use and just didn't able to get a good shot up from under there. Had a chance, but it didn't go, and burned it. Gerald will have the basketball as it went out of bounds. Murphy has it, 35-28. Murphy has lost his dribble. Holcomb with the steal, knocks it away, up ahead to Cox. Cox has to save it underneath, resets the offense. He didn't have a shot there. Good job there. Good hustle. Holcomb with the steal. Backus in the corner to Sparks. Pimentel. Cox left wing, looking down low to Holcomb. Now up top to Backus. Now to Sparks. To Cox. They were really looking inside to Holcomb, but hadn't found. There's the pass down low. Looks to make his move. Goes up off the glass. He misses it, but he is fouled. That one was altered as he was hit. Now he's tired, and he's played a lot of minutes, but he's going to have to dig deep here. He really hustles, plays hard all the time, but these free throws, he's missed his last 4. And these are important free throws here, obviously, as I'm saying. And a full timeout. I think Coach Kaiser might have taken this one. I wanted to let him have a little chance to get a breather, too. 3:49 to go. We're keeping it here, 35-28. Aiden still leading the way. But, again, he has missed those 4 free throws in a row. So, big one's coming up here. He just plays with such energy, and he has to play a lot of minutes. And but it has worked inside. They, again, they keep looking down low, and they haven't been able to contain him. Roland's not a lot shorter than him, but Holcomb with his quickness has really forced them into some fouls. Now you want to turn those into some important points late. Do again appreciate you joining us. We will. All the games will be able to find by going to BTX Sports Online. Once we get into district play, there will be one other time that with again, Gateway not having a girls team, that throws off the schedule. But after the 3rd, this Friday, then there are going to be games where it'll be double headers. The girls game followed by the boys game. We'll be bringing you those as well. Also after Friday, Mr. Molina tanned and ready. Will be back with us for most of the ball games as well. I do wish them a good time, a safe trip home. And, of course, everybody, New Year's Eve, make sure you have safe travels wherever you may be. First free throw gets the shooter's touch. It bounced. It was a little short. Thought it was going to fall off, but it rolled in. So a big free throw there by Holcomb. He has one more. Oh, nothing but the bottom of the net, but they say he stepped across the line. So the second one waved off. 14 points now for Holcomb. 1 of 2 in that free throw set. 36-28. Bulldogs by 8. 3:41 to go. Rodriguez in the lane, and they called the foul. Fortunately, it did not. I thought might have traveled there, but they called the foul. Fortunately, the shot rolled off, or he could be looking at a three-point play. Rodriguez will shoot 2 free throws, though. First one's up, and it rolls in. Thought it was about to roll out. It rolled back in. 5 points now for Nico Rodriguez. He'll have one more free throw. He can make it a 2-possession game. It's up, and it's good. He hits both of them. 36-30, Bulldogs by 6. 3:35 to go. They're picking up full court pressure here, and the Bulldogs throw it away. Bad pass, but Sparks tried to steal it, but then a foul. Bad pass, just right into the hands of the Cougars. Bulldogs, again, got to find a way to finish. Got to keep those butterflies and then in check here. Rolling in the lane, lost his dribble. He gets it to Fitch. Dotson, who really traveled there, no call. Gets it up to Rodriguez. 3:10 to go. Bulldogs by 6. Rodriguez shot, tough one, no good. Rebound Holcomb. Good job of clearing the board. Bulldogs need to be smart. Take care of the basketball. They got to look for scoring, but take care of the basketball. Sparks into Holcomb in the lane, and he is fouled. Ball knocked away, but because they hit Holcomb from behind. So Aiden, a lot of free throw attempts here. No, that one not in that was the 4th, so no free throws yet. Thought that was the 5th. It wasn't. Looking to inbound, still looking. Coach Kaiser didn't like what he was seeing there. So he calls a timeout. It's a 30-second. So 2:52 to reset the game here. 2:52 to go. Bulldogs by 6. Oh, like I say, a couple times it looked like they might be able to give a little more cushion, but haven't been able to pull away. Gerald's hung in there, and I know if Mr. Molina is not dozing there on the beach is one of the things we've talked about. And here in Gerald, we have seen some wild finishes. I mean, again, and one of them in Burnett too, but shots that shouldn't have gone and did, and rebounds that fell into the wrong hands, and so it always makes you a little nervous. I'd like a little more cushion. It will be Burnett basketball. They lead 36-30, 2:52 to go. A very important win on the line for one of these teams. Bulldogs, again, they had a lot of seniors graduate last year. But again, we've talked about it with Coach Kaiser before, this far into the season, even young players who haven't played at the varsity level, they've got to step into those roles. So, Burnett to inbound. See if they can take care of the basketball and get some good looks at the basket. Force them into fouling. It is 4 fouls now, so they'll shoot 2. Backus has it. Holcomb in the lane, looks to make a move. Wait, goes up, off the glass, no good. And great job by Pimentel getting an offensive rebound. There was another point-blank miss. Holcomb a little tired and I know he's in great shape, but That one looked like just didn't quite get off his legs up enough and a little short in the lane. Good move, but Pimentel comes along. It was underneath the basket as he went up, but he was hit. So Pimentel with 2 free throws. First one's good, big free throw there. Marcus, his first point of the afternoon. But it makes it a 3-possession game, 37-30. Marcus will have one more. It's up and no good. Rebound to Rodriguez. Hits 1 of 2. 37-30 Bulldogs, 2:35 to go. In the ball game, Rodriguez has it. He shoots a long 3. Off the glass, no good. And Fitch, it went off of him, but there's going to be a foul, I think, on Pimentel, as Fitch went high in the air fighting for that rebound. But it would have been off of him, but foul. That's the 3rd team foul on the Bulldogs. Gerald inbound. They get it in to Vrabel, to Dotson, to Rowland. Play good, solid defense. Make them work for it. Rowland in the lane. Now has to pull it back out. Rodriguez, just a wild shot. And there's a case where Bulldogs get the basketball. It was clearly off Burnett. I'm watching right here. Buddy was fouled from behind, so the ref calls it off of White, which for the Bulldogs good, but it would have been a foul otherwise. Backus into the front court. Got to take care of the basketball. Double team comes. Gets it to Pimentel. To Cox off the glass. Missed a point blank put back. It's good. Cox gets the offensive rebound, and he has 13 points and makes it a 39-30. Big basket there. Good job of staying with it. Great pass from Pimentel. Murphy, the baseline, throws it up. Fitch has to save it. Dotson, corner 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Holcomb with another off the board, defensive board here to Cox. Take care of the basketball. 1:37 to go. No hurry here. No need to hurry. Pull it back out, Holcomb. But Cox was running the lane, but missed the shot. Again, don't need to hurry. I know it was in the lane, but you've got a 9-point lead. 3 Fitch the other way and banks it in. There was... And that's one of those cases that, yes, you want it and in the lane, but Cox had a little defender in front of me, and it was a good pass, but you have a 9-point lead, full timeout here. We'll go ahead and take a short timeout. And then the other way, Fitch gets a break as it hit glass and bounced in. I don't think that's where he was aiming, but it makes it a 2-possession game, 39-33, with 1:22 to go. Bulldogs will have the basketball when we come back on BTXSportsOnline.com.
There are a lot of vehicles on the road with jobs to do, and they come in different shapes and sizes. When you see an emergency vehicle, TxDOT vehicle, tow truck, or utility vehicle with flashing lights activated on the roadside, move over or slow down to 20 miles per hour below the posted speed limit. It's the law, with fines up to $2,000. When vehicles have flashing lights activated on the shoulder, move over or slow down. Be safe. Drive smart. A message from TxDOT.
Mark Edmondson back with you live. 39-33. So back to a 2-possession game with 1:22 to go in the game. Here is you got to protect the basketball, force them into fouling you. We have had a big advantage in free throw attempts here, and it certainly made a difference. Of course, they're going to be looking to steal it on the inbound, so got to take care of the basketball. Sparks, Backus, Cox, Pimentel, and Holcomb on the floor. Cox has it to Pimentel. Here comes the double team to Holcomb, to Cox. Still in the backcourt. Gets it to Holcomb in the front court. Back to Cox. Good. 1:11 to go. They're going to ball knocked up in the air, saved by Cox. Protect the basketball. They've got to come at you. Here comes the double team. Holcomb playing keep away. Cox. Sparks. Holcomb to Cox. Good. Pulled it back out there. And Holcomb in the lane up top. 53 seconds to go. Cox down low, doing a great job playing the keep away. Cox is fouled with 48 seconds. Ran off a good 20 seconds there. And now you got to make some baskets at the line. You can close this one out. It is, again, at 5 fouls and a quarter, double bonus. So it's 2 free throws coming for Hayden. He has 13. Had those 3 threes early. Had 2 2-pointers in the second half. But those big threes early. Free throw is good. Big first free throw makes it a 3-possession game, 40-33. Bulldogs lead by 7. 48 seconds to go. Second free throw is up, and shooter's touch rolls it in. 41-33. Just solid defense and make them take a tough shot. Clear rebound. Long three on the way. Misses everything and goes out of bounds. Burnett basketball. That shot by Vrabel. Bulldogs closing in on it. 41-33, 8-point lead, 39 seconds. Again, protect the basketball. They're going to have to foul. Holcomb has it in the backcourt to Cox. Still in the backcourt. Got to get it ahead. Sparks. Coach Kaiser was concerned. He gets the timeout. We're keeping it here because they were close to the 10-second getting it across half court. I think they just had, but didn't want to take a chance there. But still another almost 10 seconds run off. So 28 seconds, an 8-point lead. It's looking good. I'm not crowing no victory yet, but it is getting close. Get it solid, get it inbounds. They're going to have to foul. 41-33, Bulldogs by 8. Be a big road win here. They will play 2:30 on Friday against Gateway at home. I'll be bringing you the girls district opener supposed to be about the same time, 2:30 scheduled tip-off from Marble Falls. Lady Dogs. First district game. So that'll be a big one as well. We'll try to keep you up that day with what's going on in Burnett. Right now, let's close out and get that first win. Inbound Holcomb from Pimentel, and then Holcomb is fouled. Holcomb has had a lot of free throws today, which just says what they've been able to work inside. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This will be his 12th and 13th free throw attempt of the day. This one's up short, and he has struggled a bit. Usually a better free throw shooter than this, but he does work hard. That one is good, rolls it in. That makes it 15 points on the day, 42-33. I think that matches the biggest lead of the day at 9, 23 seconds. Rodriguez, quick, long three, off the rim, no good. Pimentel high in the air for the rebound. Bulldogs are going to win this one. And then we've got a foul, I believe. They fouled Cox. They foul away from the ball. They did foul away because I didn't think anybody that was close to Cox, but Pimentel was fouled. So Marcus will shoot 2 free throws. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 15 seconds to go, actually 15.93. 42-33, Bulldogs free throws up and rolls in. And Pimentel will have one more, 2 for Marcus. Makes it a 10-point lead. Biggest lead of the afternoon. They are able to close it out here in the fourth. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Rowland. 15 seconds into the front court. Long three on the way is good by Vrabel. His second three of the afternoon and a quick timeout. That was a 3. Makes it 7-point game with 9 seconds to go. We have seen some really strange endings to games in Gerald. But that is still a 3-possession game for the Bulldogs. Still in good shape. I won't say it again. I do believe we're going to come away with that W. But, yeah, we've had some crazy games. Buzzer beaters and everything else. So, right now the Bulldogs, they will have to get it inbounds from the Gerald end of the floor. So, that's the first thing. Get it inbounds. 9.48 seconds. They don't have to get it across half court. I think they might be talking. Get it inbounds. Stand there. Got to get it. Well, whoever, but your best free. I'd look to my best free throw shooter, but get it inbounds and wrap it up. Don't let them grab it. Possession is their direction. But if you could even run 4 or 5 seconds off, it's 9.48. But you do not have to worry about getting it you can play in the back court. Don't have to get it across the half court, the 10 seconds. Pimentel will inbound. So that's the first step. Bulldogs make sure they get it inbound. And looking, still looking. Gets it to Holcomb. And then Holcomb throws it away, trying to get it back to Pimentel. Just hold it. That mistake that Aiden realizes. He was trying to get it back to the guard, but turnover, 43-36. As Rowland checks back in. 7 did run a couple of seconds off, 7.67. Rodriguez to inbound. Still looking. Still, he gets it to Rowland. And it rolled off. Thank goodness he was fouled. And I don't know why we're fouling somebody. Oh, my goodness. Rowland, and it just hung on the rim. And that could have been the old-fashioned three-point play. And that is 6.26 seconds. I mean, that gets into starting to where you worry about free throw is short. He'll have one more. My goodness. Making me nervous. 43-36, 6.26 seconds. Seems like we've been in since that, 9 seconds forever ago. Free throw is good. He hits 1 of 2. Sub coming in. Barnett, just get it and hold on to it. Pimentel looking, still looking. He's trying to get it in, and timeout, Coach Kaiser, as we could not get it in. Coach Kaiser still has that look on. Nothing's ever easy. 43-37. It is a 2-possession game. That's 2 3-pointers, so but you got to get it in and just hold it. Because even if they foul you, they got to take it to the other end of the floor. Oh, goodness. Need a drink of water. I still believe it. We are going to get that letter that starts with a W. But I'd like those last 6.26 seconds to go off the clock. We're just building excitement at home for you. That's all we're doing. So Burnett still has to get it inbound from the baseline here on Gerald's end of the floor. So get that. Again. Just wrap it up. Don't let them tie you up, but if you just hold it, they have to foul you. Let's see what he does. He might try to throw it to the other end of the floor. No, you got to get it inbound. He does try to go to Holcomb on the other end. It's knocked away. And then what? No whistle. Rodriguez did catch it in the back court. They're saying they got a timeout? How do they get a timeout? He didn't even have possession. They're saying they got a timeout. Okay. They did try to go to the other end for deep to Holcomb. It was stolen by Rodriguez with 4.4 seconds. But here's the deal. Okay. As long as the clock's running, don't foul. It's 43-37. Just, that's what I know, Coach Kaiser. But again, they've got to execute it on the floor. So, with 4.4 seconds, they're inbounding it near half court. Gerald does get the basketball. They stole the basketball. But they'll have to go down. If they shoot a 3, I guess they can call a timeout, and you'd have to inbound it. But I don't know how many timeouts Gerald has left. But if not, you take it out of bounds and you stand there. If they call the timeout, yes, you'd have to inbound it one more time. But you don't want to get away from it because it's a 43-37. It's 6 points, but don't want to foul. Don't put it a 4-point play where they could. So just stand and I wouldn't give them a lane to basket because they've got to do it back from past half court. They do have to inbound it past half court. 4.44 seconds. 43-37. Bulldogs. This game should have been over like 5 minutes ago. Dotson to inbound. He gets it. Long straightaway 3. Banks it off the rim, and it goes almost out of bounds, but the buzzer goes off first, and the Bulldogs just stood back, did what they were supposed to, and boy, they turned that off quick off the scoreboard. but the Bulldogs win it. What was that, 43-37. They did not have that up long. So it was a long three, went off, and as it bounced away, the Bulldogs just got away from it, and they do finish the victory. So big win for the Bulldogs here, 43-37 in Gerald. Go ahead and take a couple of short little breaks. Let me get the scoring wrapped up here, and we'll come back. But a big win. Even these last 10, 15 seconds seem to last forever. But main thing, Bulldogs moved to 12-11 on the season and 1-1. Come on the road, and a big victory, 43-37 over the Cougars on BTXSportsOnline.com.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other, leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, Teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
We all have the ability to touch the lives of those around us. Moms, dads, neighbors, teachers, friends. These are the people who are always there to listen when we need to talk. Though their actions may not always be monumental, they are always felt. To someone going through a difficult time, a text, a call, or a visit can mean so much. Reach out to the veterans in your life today. Let them know they're not alone. One simple act can make all the difference. That's the power of one. If you're a veteran in crisis or know one who is, visit veteranscrisisline.net for free 24/7 confidential support, or call 1-800-273-8255 and press 1.
Mark Edmondson back live. 43-37 Bulldogs win it here in Gerald in this second district game. Big district win for the Bulldogs. The scoring leading the way for Gerald was 10 points by William Rowland, 9 by J.J. Fitch. For the Bulldogs, it ended up being both Cox and Holcomb with 15 points, so big games from both Cox and Holcomb. Real presence inside all day for Holcomb, and then Cox had those 3 threes early, and that definitely set the tone. Needed those to get going. It went back and forth. The Bulldogs, really never shook Gerald even to the end. Gerald put some little runs together, but and then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 free throws in the fourth quarter for the Bulldogs. 3, 4, 5, 6, hit 6, so not the great percentage, but still got to the line and definitely made a difference. But used that to their advantage. Played, I thought, much more aggressive. Made some mistakes. They still go through some phases where just that consistency seems to be lacking. So something they can still work on. Again, the players, even though now they played a lot of ball games, not a lot of varsity experience. So something they're going to need to continue to grow if they're going to fight for a district for a playoff spot. So right now 1-1 in district, a very important road win over Gerald. Gerald's loss, I believe, was Taylor, but it was a close ball game, so kind of give you some comparison there. But this Gateway Prep game will be a big one too. They'll be a good team as well. The rest of the scoring for the Bulldogs: 4 points for Eli Pickens, Jaden Backus with 2, Marcus Pimentel with 2, 3 for Jackson Sparks, and 3 for J.J. Wiggum. So the Bulldogs do win this 43-37. A couple of thanks here before I wrap it up. Again, I'll be bringing you the game from Marble Falls, the girls district opener, 2:30 Friday. That's January the 3rd. Also, don't forget Thursday, the start of the Burnett County Livestock Show. Also much going on. Please check it out. I know it's out there. The Burnett FFA has schedules, and you can find those schedules. Please take a chance to go out and support the youth. Everybody does such a great job, and just in all those areas. So that is coming up this week, Thursday, kicking that off Thursday through Saturday. So also make sure you're aware and able to go check out and watch the kids and support them. Do so if you can. Thanks to Crossings Real Estate and Chad Nelson, of course, as always, the Burnett Athletic Booster Club, and to Albert and Alyssa Residential Group, their website, aatxresidential.com. So we appreciate you all joining us. I'll be bringing you the district girls opener 2:30 Friday from Marble Falls. The Bulldogs moved to 12-11 on the season. Gerald drops to 6-11. They are 0-2 in district, and the Bulldogs now 1-1 in District 24 for a play with this victory on New Year's Eve. So everybody have a safe New Year's. Take care of yourself, and have a great start to the new year. Be a lot of bowl game, playoff game watching tomorrow, but make sure you stay safe wherever you may be, and a happy new year. The Bulldogs win it 43-37 over the Gerald Cougars on BTXSportsOnline.com, and I'll say it one more time. Happy New Year to everybody listening on BTXSportsOnline.com.
You're listening to Burnett High School Sports on BTXSportsOnline.com. Bookmark this site and come back for more live and rebroadcasts of Burnett High School sports. Now, let's go Dogs!